Yeah, like I was saying, continuing on, they would actually change the supermarkets. They would take shrimp, crab, lobster out of these different supermarkets. They would ban witches. They would ban witchcraft, sorcery. These pharmaceutical companies. The list goes on about how this so-called white man would have to clean this place up. The idols, all these different religious sects. They would kick Muslims out of the country and burn Muslims at the stake. They would do all these different things if they were truly a kingdom that was built upon the righteous laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, but they're not. This is a hypocritical system. That's built and framed upon the basically it's built and framed upon wickedness. That's why your founding fathers were nothing but warlocks. All right, the Puritans, the Pilgrims, they were high level witches and sorcerers, basically, that basically built this system off of the destruction of another people. And and even when you go into articles and things of that nature, they used to even have war games with the Native Americans, basically chopping their bodies apart and doing all kind of wickedness with their body parts. That's where you get the term Redskins. Where they would skin the Native Americans. They would this so-called white man is a demon, man. And that's why the Most High, the Yahweh Shem Shah has to yank this devil out of the throne. All right, pursuant to Job 9:24, the earth is given into his hand. He's on the power seat, but the power is going to be stripped away from him. All right, so Salakia. So continuing on, it says, "An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited." Verse 4, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." Right, and the hand of the Lord is going to set over the one that is profitable, which is who? The prophets. All right, we're the ones that's going to actually truly redesign and remanufacture this kingdom upon a righteous law, statutes, and commandments. Even if you look at the system, how it's flowing, everything is dying off. I think that I just seen an article where they were saying like 90% of the bees are dying off in Europe, man. All right, and that's really the headquarters of this devil. That's the land of Edom right now, man. All right. So when the kingdom of heaven is set up, the insects will actually be restored. That's why when you read Isaiah the 14th chapter, it speaks about how the trees are going to rejoice. That's talking about parabolically and literally. All right, because the trees are actually being stripped of the nutrients. The soil doesn't retain its essence. The fruit is actually in a state of mourning because it's all genetically modified. The GMOs that's planted in these fields, they actually destroy the actual natural food supplies in the region, man. All these chemicals, these pesticides and herbicides that's being sprayed, and it's these chemicals that chemtrails that's descending upon the masses of the people, man. This whole place has to just be wiped out and basically restarted. The Most High has to hit the reset button on this place. Verse 5, it says, "In the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor." Right, and I just want to jump down to this main point, verse 8. "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another." Right, and this place is unrighteous. Like I just read that whole thing with the whole thing pertaining to the Boy Scouts. That's a prime example, and it's a lot more examples than that. Like I was speaking about the whole thing with NAMBLA, which is a boy lovers association where these top politicians and leaders, your senator and your Congress, they all meet up and they basically finance these different rings. That's why the sex trafficking ring is one of the top rings. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. All right, and you have investors that invest through the black market and these different markets for that thing to keep going. And it's not slowing down; it's actually speeding up. Same thing with drug trafficking and narcotics dealing, all right, and arms dealing. So that's why this kingdom, which this present kingdom is ruled by the devil himself, and it's going to be translated, it's going to be switched from one people to another, and the another people are the righteous sons of Israel. So, this is all I have for you, Akim. Just wanted to go into this article really with this thing with the Boy Scouts, just to further lift the skirt on this devil. All right, so I want to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Shai, Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom Akim.